What's up, everybody out there? I'm your main man, Mitch.
It's your boy Dewey.
It's your guy Matt.
And it's O.
And we are the Wise Guys. This is another episode. 13, right, fellas?
One of them numbers. 14.
Oh, shit! We at 14, baby.
Sad.
What we got going on? Without you.
It is. We are recording on Sunday. And just for everybody to just let y'all know, the Lion game is on in the background. So forgive us for any outbursts. We're going to be professional though, right, fellas?
It's best we can.
Reckless speculation.
Score is currently 3-3 in the second quarter.
But, man, on this show, we're going to talk about our event coming up on the 27th. We're going to get into, we got a Who You Got this week, your favorite comedian, Real Recognize Real, Black Business, and then after that, we're going to get into some NFL and NBA.
Yes, sir.
So, fellas, we got the event coming up September 27th, the Ride Out for Justice and Social Equality, our first major event. We just kind of want everybody to be aware this is a peaceful protest. Like, we ain't out here trying to start no riot on Jefferson on the 27th.
Nah.
So, man, bring, there's something for everybody to come out to. Man, bring your families, fill them cars up, man, as we going and riding out. And we go, just to explain the ride out a little bit, we're going to be going down Jefferson. We're going to do 7 trips. We're going to go from Burns, where we are assembling at, to Cobo and back around. That's 1, of course. And we're going to do that 7 times in honor of Jacob Blake and the times he was shot by the police officers. You can bring your families, fill the cars up. We're gonna have lunches. We be passing out to everybody. It's something that shouldn't take all day. We came up with the ride out idea because we're trying to do this as peaceful as possible, but we also want to bring, awareness to what we feel that, should be going on in the community, that change that we think should be happening. And that's why we want everybody, whatever you stand for, you can write it on your vehicles. We'll have signs out there for you. We'll have the washable markers you can use on your car. As we riding, you can bang your music. You can, yell and scream out your, chant out your windows. Whatever y'all want to do, just make sure you peaceful. You ain't saying nothing crazy to nobody, because we don't want to have to. We won't do it, transform and get to, nutting up.
Ain't that
What y'all got something y'all want to add to that, fellas?
By the way, look for the banner. It'll be out there where we be meeting up at. So, we'll try to have it in an area where y'all can all see it. By the way, just talking a little bit more about, why we were planning on doing this. One of the biggest other reasons is not just talking the talk on this podcast, but just walking in and showing we together, showing there we are to support one another, our brothers and sisters across the country. But something else I want to encourage for those of you that are going to come. Please remember to be safe while you're driving. Please don't stop up streets. We don't necessarily have to do that. We're going to try to stay together as best as possible. Any resources around voting, any resources around information that somebody could use that could help someone in these different needs, like any injustices somebody might be facing or any problems somebody might be facing. We don't want this to continue. So if anybody has any resources, I'm going to be bringing some things for people to that day as well. But please just remember, y'all, let's not turn this into something that don't have to be, where we provoking someone or provoking police officers, because we will be near and around certain police officers and businesses and everything. So let's not provoke anything that can cause any problems.
Right, yeah, that's real talk right there, bro. Like, we stand for justice, man. That's what that's what it's about. Like, we riding out for justice and equality and social justice, man. So we looking forward to everybody joining us, man. We looking forward to having a good time. We looking forward to meeting you guys' family. You guys getting a chance to meet our family. Mm-hmm. And like Dewey said, like, we just instead of just talking about it, we trying to do something about it as well. So, man, thank you everybody for supporting the show so far, and we just thank you everybody who planning to come out do this thing with us, man, on the 27th. So. Mitch, you got something you want to go into, bro?
No, you guys pretty much summed it up. Like Dewey said, we don't just want to talk about it, we want to be about it. Because we tired. I know y'all tired, so let's ride.
Let's go. That's it. All right, man. Let's jump into the Who You Got for this week. Dewey, who's your favorite comedian of all time, brother?
Favorite comedian. Now, favorite comedian or favorite stand-up? Because I'm going to say I'm showing my favorite stand-up comedian of all time.
See, Dewey always changing the Who You Got, man. I just want to put that out there, bro. Don't he, bro?
I'm sorry, dog.
He's Skip.
Yeah.
Ain't this so big?
He always changes the narrative what we talk about.
It's like,
no, we talking about numbers or we?
Go ahead, bro.
Nah,
Yeah. You
damn.
know, you got it, man. Go ahead, bro.
You know what? Fuck
Skip.
it then. If that, you know what? Fuck it then. Y'all gonna back me in the
Nah,
corner.
go ahead and do your
Let's do
thing,
it.
bro. Drop
No.
your 2 people you got or your 5 people you got. Man.
No, it's definitely not 5. No, I'm gonna stick with my one. Well, Bernie Mac.
Okay, that's a great choice. I like that.
I like Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie was cold, bro. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man.
Yeah,
Going out forgotten.
50 years old, man.
Wow, he was 50 years old when he
50 years
passed.
old when he
Wow,
passed,
man.
yeah.
Sepsis.
Damn.
Yeah,
Mitch?
he was dealing with a couple like the issue for like 3 or 4 years.
And was
before he
it?
passed.
But it seemed like it wasn't
So-
publicly known though when that stuff happened back in the day though.
No, but he died from sepsis, so
Yeah.
that was quick. It wasn't like
Like
that was long.
it was issues like with his lungs, but then the sepsis was like within
sepsis
48
kicked
hours
in.
or something.
Yeah,
like
because I mean that blood
Yeah.
infection. Yeah.
It takes
So
you out.
who y'all got?
Who I got? I got motherfucking Kevin Hart.
And
You gonna learn today?
I'm with Mitch, bro. Like, yeah, I'm a Kevin Hart fan, dog.
Now is it becoming clear, ladies and gentlemen, why they ganged up on me?
No, man, that ain't, this is again. This is who you got.
This is
This
who
ain't
you
a-
got.
This ain't a versus.
Give us a little rundown of why you picked Bernie Mac.
So for me, for Bernie Mac, I love the Bernie Mac's raunchy comedy. I like comedy like that. I also like his on stage performance. I remember that one of the biggest ones, probably most notable outside of the Kings of Comedy one, was the one when I believe he was in New York. And he came out on stage when he had that, infamous line, "I ain't scared of you motherfuckers."
Yeah.
And so kick it, breathe, kick it. And that actually was because the people in the back was telling them, "Hey man, this crowd they kind of
They raunchy.
they raunchy, but they like the Apollo crowd. Like they will boo you, they would get your ass up out of there." And they was getting different people up out of there, man. ASAP. They was kicking. People was bombing in front of this crowd because they was just giving them a bad time. And so Bernie Mac was like, "Man, I ain't scared of these motherfuckers. I'm from South Side of Chicago." He was just, how he talk. So he came out there and he told Kid Capri, like, he was telling him, like, when I tell you, like, kick it, you know what I mean? He want to turn the music. And he'd do his little dance, but he a silly motherfucker.
Right.
And then he did it. He came out there, he hit his punchlines, and he kick it. And one of his jokes was like, "Motherfucker gonna ask me if pussy tastes like pumpkin pie." What the hell kind of question is that? I ain't never had no pumpkin pie. Kick it. And then he said, "Y'all don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers." He was telling the crowd
That's
I
who he
ain't
talked
scared
to.
of you motherfuckers.
Wow.
Like he was telling them, like, y'all don't understand. I ain't scared of you mother. He was telling the crowd this. It was
That's crazy.
They
I
didn't
never realized
realize
that.
it, but that's who he was acting. I'm telling you motherfuckers who laughing at me, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. He said, y'all just don't understand. He was telling them through the joke, like through the whole state, like, and that's what I thought was dope. That within the moment, he lived in the moment. He ain't scared of it. He wasn't moved by it. And one of the reasons when he was doing the Bernie Mac show, which was one of the best, I think the best show of all the Kings of Comedy that did come out, the Yo Hugo show, the Steve Harvey show, did none of them. None of Cedric Entertainer's shows that he did was nowhere near as funny as Bernie Mac's to me.
Nah.
But Bernie Mac, they didn't really get him at first. Like the big media groups, they said the way he talked was like he talked too fast. He talked a little too funny and messed up. But it was his presence and the way he talked, man. America loved him, and I think he was on for like 6 years. So.
No, that was a good ass show.
But yeah, I love that. I love his comedy, man. He was Dollar Bill in Players Club.
Gonna be
Yeah,
trouble.
Yeah, I love that role. Even supporting roles he was decent in. You know what I'm saying? Flip and then Above the Rim. Tupac ended up killing him. Hey, rest in peace, Tupac. 24 years you've been gone as of yesterday, I believe it was.
Rest in peace, Flip.
And rest in peace. A damn shame happened to Flip.
Damn shame.
And so he was in there in good supporting roles. He in Head of State. In our first.
Hey, real quick.
That steak was a good ass movie.
He said, "What he say? You know NATO? I don't know no motherfucking NATO." Look, that part was funny as hell to me, man.
And just real quick, man, y'all
That
know
movie is
Bernie
hilarious,
Mac
bro.
y'all know Bernie Mac as well, man. He was huge for the culture, man. I don't know what was some of y'all favorite places you seen him in, or different comedies you seen him in.
I remember him from Def Jam back in the day, like when you used to watch Def Jam and he come up there like you was like, oh hell yeah, Bernie Mac up here, like yeah, like it's just like you just when you see him come to the stage, like you just get that excitement,
Yeah.
because he about to say
You
something
remember
wild as
my
hell, bro.
House Party 3?
Yes, bro.
He felt like that uncle, like
Yes.
I
did,
remember
bro.
what they used to call you.
And you know what? I watched Drink Champs, and they were saying Bernie Mac got that role was because they was at a comedy show, and he was on stage doing the set. It's like, we need you in the movie.
Yeah.
And it happened like that. But one of my favorite movies, probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life, was him and Samuel Jackson. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
my
Soul
God.
Brothers.
Soul Brothers.
No, that shit's so funny, bro.
I'm a steakhead, big
So
as your
funny.
back.
No, they just both fed off each
I'm
other,
your
man.
man.
Like,
It
that
was
shit's
great.
so funny, bro.
Duh, I love that. You remember him and Don't Be a Menace? We was talking about this a couple weeks ago. Don't Be
Yeah.
a Menace. He was the cop that hated. I hate my gums because they
Black.
Oh yeah, South Central one, right?
No, I'm like Whoopi Goldberg because she black.
Him and Friday, him and Bad Santa.
Like, he was in a lot of good
Yeah,
movies,
a
bro.
lot of stuff.
Just a lot of stuff.
And Booty Call.
Oh wow.
I forgot about him being a
forgot
booty
he was
guard, bro.
And you remember what I said because I said it.
I forgot he was
Because the
in that
girl
movie,
came
bro.
in, we gonna do this or what? And you caught them when they was getting condoms.
Oh, okay. Because I forgot he was in that movie, bro.
they was getting Reynolds rap. He said,
What's name was getting Reynolds
He's
rap?
Jamie
Jamie Foxx.
Foxx,
I remember
yes,
that
sir.
part.
He said, man, it seems like you don't get to do a little bit more than grab a sandwich. But yeah, man, I love him. His on screen, on stage presence, man, was dope. Even in Kings of Comedy, he was the best comedian in that to me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you that too. Like, who would y'all say was the best?
I think he was.
You know, in the Kings of Comedy special. I think it was him too.
Yeah, I'm gonna run with that.
It was him for sure.
Hey man, I love
Who was the worst?
off top Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
You
bro.
know, I don't know how true this is, reckless speculation, but Corey Holcomb brought up that him and TK Kirkland had to come help support them on shows because Steve Harvey was bombing so bad. And so they had, I don't know if you know too much about Corey Holcomb and TK Kirkland's comedy, but Corey Holcomb especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be going.
These were the type of comedians that would give it back to the audience. Like, who the fuck you talking to? Bald head motherfucker? Like, these them type of niggas, like, that'll give it back. Steve Harvey was bombing a lot. So they made him kind of host it. They said that's the reason
I mean,
why
that's
he
really
kinda
what
did
his
it.
strong
That's what
suit
I said,
is, though.
hosting,
Like,
yeah.
he's not no real,
But
great comedian like that in my eyes.
I the other Kings of the other part of the original Kings of Comedy I loved is how sharp all them niggas were. They was all
Oh, they was
sharp as
crispy.
hell.
Yeah, they was crispy for sure.
But man, Bernie Mac is definitely my favorite. I could watch him over and over again on different things, movies. If he's a part of it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So that's mine.
And did he get that show based off? Remember on the set when he talked about the
Was
kids?
it based off of Kings of Comedy?
He was talking
That's what I'm
about
saying.
the basketball.
Because his whole joke was about
Them
Yeah,
kids,
them
yeah.
kids. Then he got the show
It
about
was
Yeah.
about that.
Motherfuckers
Yeah,
talking about
absolutely.
milk and cookies.
His sister.
yeah,
His
his
nephew.
sister,
Yeah.
nephew.
He said, "Who the fuck you talking to? Talk to me like I'm show."
I told your punk ass brother again I'm of milk cookies.
Yeah.
I said, dude.
Man, when he was talking about the little one, bro, that shit used to have me crying
That shit was
laughing.
the
Oh, that
extras.
motherfucker been here before.
Yeah, but he was talking shit on basketball court. Y'all ain't gonna give me no show. Y'all scared of me. Y'all scared in the original.
And he ended up getting the
And he
show.
ended up
That's
getting the
crazy,
show,
bro. That's
yeah.
what's up, though, man. He was a hell of a talent, man.
Hey man, rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man. I believe his Bernie Mac Day is November 12th in Chicago.
Oh, he got a day in Chicago.
He got
That's
a
what's
day in
up.
Chicago. He actually presented it on the Steve Harvey show to his family.
Oh, wow. That's what's up.
And Steve, they was all crying like a mud. But Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac, man, this messed up. Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey just was not as close of friends before Bernie Mac passed, and that's really unfortunate.
I can see that, though. They got two types, like really two different types of
Yeah.
personality.
But yeah, kind of where he was going with it, and it was it's different stories about that, man. But that's between them two brothers, man. But I appreciate him showing so much love to Bernie Mac and kind of like, man, making the things right, man. 'Cause sometimes you can't make it right with that brother, but man, he showed love to his family. He helped get that day established in Chicago. So shout out to Bernie Mac, man. You the greatest to me, man.
All right, man. Good, man. Great pick, bro. Well, let's jump into me and Mitch pick. Kevin Hart, which I think a lot of people out there, definitely in our generation, probably will be riding with too.
Yes, sir.
I know, for everybody, FYI, like Mitch came in here like really prepared. He
I
got
got
all
a
types
question
of
right quick.
information,
How come
bro.
every time I come with some damn
I'm just
notes,
saying, like I be
you gotta
proud
say
of you,
something?
cause man, it's
Just
nice, bro.
don't just let this.
I'm just letting the people
I'm
know
freestyling.
that.
He lying, y'all. I'm
Can I
freestyling.
live?
I'm letting the people know that
I'm
you have become a professional podcaster, bro, and I really
This nigga
appreciate your
lying.
growth, man.
All right,
Damn, bro. You know what? Go ahead, man. Let's share your notes.
they're not notes. They're just movies that I didn't want to forget. Okay.
You wrote it. Did you not write these notes down on the your kids' notebook?
Damn,
My bad. That's too much information.
man, come on, listen. My pick was Kevin Hart, right?
Our pick.
my pick first was Kevin Hart,
Okay.
and then you
Kind of like
jumped
it's
on.
both ours.
It's
I'm
both
just
our
keeping
picks.
But I'm
real.
keeping it at my house.
All right.
Back to Kevin Hart. Listen, man, this guy got a movies that I love. My favorite movies from him was Jumanji 1 and 2.
That was your favorite movie?
That's your favorite movie by him?
Damn, can I finish?
I was just about to, bruh. We having a conversation.
I
was
said-
gonna ask you.
I said I'm gonna
Is
tell
it
you.
better than the first Jumanji?
I said I'm gonna tell you about some of my favorite movies.
You want to go ahead, bro?
And then
I'm
you
not gonna
stop.
cut you off, man. I actually Dewey stopped you, but go ahead, man, because you looking at me and I don't want
Okay,
you looking at me.
starting over. Jumanji 1 and 2. Ride Along 1 and 2. Upside. I like that as more serious role for him. Central Intelligence. Night School was funny as shit to me. Get Hard. That shit was funny. Thinking Like a Man 1 and 2. And Paper Soldiers. I don't know if y'all seen Paper Soldiers, but that was the funniest shit.
I haven't.
When it really?
Nope.
You gotta watch that.
Is that his first movie?
Yeah.
And I think Dame Dash put that movie out.
Yep,
right?
sure
Yep.
did. Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody did it. Somebody got their notes here. And Captain Underpants. It's a cartoon, but it's
Cartoon,
funny.
Yeah.
So, in 2010, he came out with his first comedy special, which was probably my favorite one, and that was seriously funny.
Yes.
Then he had Laugh at My Pain, I'm a Grown Little Man, Let Me Explain, and What Now. They all my shit. That's all I got for that nigga.
Do you like Kevin Hart, the rapper?
Chocolate Dropper?
The chocolate drop funny as hell, bro.
No, I don't like Chocolate Drop.
That shit, I like that. I like that little bit he do with that shit.
He did have a hit with
like-
Trey Songz.
Yeah.
He did for real.
Yeah.
That
he
nigga
did.
stupid.
It was for the What Now release for the
tour,
stand-up.
the What Now tour,
What
yeah.
Oh
Now.
wow, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when he first did that bit and that shit was on YouTube. I'm like, man, this dude is fool. He a fool for this shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit he did with Lil Wayne on the BZ Cypher was funny. as
I
hell.
like that one.
I mean, he kind of like certain people would say like, nah, he at the point where he, it's too much of him because he done did so many movies.
like he
and
oversaturated
He
the
oversaturated.
market.
But I disagree, man. I like his form of comedy.
Keep going, brother.
No,
What's
yeah,
your
keep it real.
favorite movie
Yeah.
by him?
My favorite movie? Damn, that's hard. If I gotta go with just one,
On Mike.
I'm gonna go with Get Hard.
Yeah.
Because I think him and the Will, they like had a good bond in that movie and it was funny as fuck.
Okay.
What about you? What's your favorite movie, Kevin Hart?
I don't think it's Think Like a Man.
One or two?
The first one for sure. Like yeah, that was a good movie. Hold on though, it's another movie he did. What it's like The Wedding Crashers or something like that.
The wedding something.
That might be my favorite movie from him, man. That movie's funny as
yeah.
hell to me, dog. I can't think of the name of it right now, but
I'm going
but
Soul Plane.
Duh.
I'm going Soul
That
Plane,
was his
bro.
first leading role, right?
not Paper Soldiers was.
Paper Soldiers
Paper
was.
Soldiers was leading role?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That was his probably first big like studio movie though.
Yeah. Damn, that was a bad.
That was a good movie though. It was funny as hell.
Soul Plane?
It's a classic hood movie, bro. Like that's yeah.
But
that's what it
Kevin,
is.
they say he said he wasn't always funny though. Like he said he bombed a lot of shows.
And that's what I like about him because
Yeah.
he came from
Keep going.
he got that grind in him, and that's he put that in his comedy. I like that.
Because when he first started out, he was at the Laugh House in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And his name was Lil Kev. And they said he used to imitate Chris Tucker a lot. And they said, well, nobody feeling that shit.
Dang.
he had
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that though. But yeah, and it's unfortunate though, man, because like his style of comedy was a little bit ahead of his time, like
it was yeah.
but
I mean, once he got it though, like you said, that what's that Laugh at My Pain?
Yep.
Like that one. That's when he put it all together because that's when you get some of his favorite, the favorite lines that everybody ends up using
that's the
and
thing
shit
about
like that.
comedians a lot though. A lot of them really want you. They have you laugh at their pain as well as yours. Like they put that out there.
That's what
like,
make comedy so
and that
fun.
It is like the dark times in your life. They make fun of it. They make light of it.
Definitely.
And that's why I feel like Kevin Hart did with them situations that was like real life situations for him that was really messed up. Like,
Right.
but it was funny. Like
Right.
looking back on it, like we do, just kicking it.
Right, because he talking about like his mom passing and being at the funeral, losing his mom to cancer, and like unfortunately we all done have lost people in our lives, but you can think back to the funeral or funerals of loved ones, and it's just some shit that might have happened that was funny, and it's like for him to take that and to put that. I don't know if it's true. I'm assuming it might be, but with his grandma passing out and shit like that, but. It's like
I don't know who
shit
who
funny, bro.
owe me this. Who does that go to? Who does that debt go to? Some of the money somebody
It's
owed him.
like the uncle up there asking for money from his dead mama, bro. Like, come on,
And
man.
you know what? One thing I didn't know. So his first real big break was in 2001. He was on a show called Undeclared. That was on Fox. And it lasted for 1 year, but I never saw that shit. Never
I
heard
never
anything
heard of
about
that
it.
before.
I heard
I
of the
think
show,
one-
but I
yeah.
never saw it.
I never saw
Besides
it.
Paper Soldiers, I remember seeing him in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
him in.
Yeah. He was in a lot of movies when you think about it.
And the movie with Chris Rock,
Death at a Funeral.
Death at a Funeral, yeah.
Yeah, he was in that too.
He was a funeral director.
He was in what's that obscure ass movie? Like, you remember the movies that was coming out, like Not Another Teen Movie and all that movies like
Yeah,
that?
scary
Oh,
movies.
yeah.
Yeah, he was in a few of those.
Yeah. He was in the mix with Usher. He had a little weak ass bulldog.
Like he grinded, bro. Like it took him a minute to get to where he when he got, and then once
And
he
he-
got there, he just
he took off.
And
yeah,
he put
bro.
his people on, man. That's I love when people do that.
Right.
And they put him in position.
And like he got a good team.
He do.
Yeah.
Like
he do.
Spank Wayne him, like you can tell, like
Yeah.
they help him with the material. Like we kicking it. Oh, I'm putting.
They're
that
gonna be
shit in the
real,
jar.
like bro,
Right.
that shit
Like,
trash.
that shit
Like,
weak
nah,
as
you
hell,
can't.
bro.
I like that about them.
Yeah.
I like that documentary he did. You know what I'm saying, about his grind and like how he worked when he messed his back up.
Yeah.
And he was talking about when he cheated on his wife and going through that process. Like I think that's what makes him, even much of a better comedian, because you get to see his real life and the shit he go to, and then he talk about it. So yeah, I think that shit dope, bro.
Man, one of the funniest was when he said he hit his wife in the face with a snowball. He was like, "Hit me back, hit me back,"
Like,
because he hit her so damn hard. He know he hit her hard as fuck, like playing went way too far. Nah, he's like, "Hit me back," but he felt bad though. But damn, it's messed up because all the different little things, all the things that start happening in his career that like kind of deterred him a little bit. But at the same time, dude was still like, it was really a time when he was putting on. Like he put that network out.
Tiffany Haddish, he put her
Yeah,
on.
Tiffany Haddish, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though
Oh
a
my
lot of people
God,
found her
no!
funny.
Oh my God, no!
Dog.
Dog, like, yeah, man.
Why?
Who y'all think is best? Like, okay, so what's his best line from that comedy show then that you fuck
See,
with, bro?
that's crazy because I've watched all of his stand-ups, so it's like they all run together.
They do.
So
seem
I don't
like
know
it.
which one is off which. But he got all those one-liners that you, all right, you gonna learn
no.
today. Like it's so much shit that he says that we say every day in our life.
Oh no!
Oh my God, no!
What is that?
I like that joke he did about his dad, bro. When his dad and mom broke up, and he came in there and talking about he took everything, he took the lights off the Christmas tree. Like he got like that's
He
like,
took all the backs off the earrings and
yeah,
shit.
bro. That like you got to be mad as hell, bro, to be like, I'm taking these. I bought these lights, goddamn it.
He told him he couldn't come past the steps.
Yeah.
Bitch, ain't nobody going past these steps. Niggas standing in the front.
Dude.
Dog, like that's some shit like you could think about, like, yeah, bro, like you been that mad before, like, man, I'm taking this shit. I don't give a fuck how long it take.
Or when he said he saw his dad get knocked out.
Oh man,
Like, dude,
I ain't taking the garbage now no more.
you take it out, Dad. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I like the last last stand up he did when he was talking about like people breaking in the house and shit.
What now?
And he had the guns. Yeah.
Oh. You gonna kill me? When I'm trying to cook dinner for my family.
Put guns out everywhere, bro.
One of the funniest jokes I remember him saying was like, "Man, you hear you just mad at anything another dude around your kids and stepdad for your kids around them. So you just mad at everything that he's saying. It just sounds different to you. Like, man, he said, man, he told him put the dishes in the sink. What I heard was you and your kids can suck my dick. You and your kids can suck my dick in the sink. I'm like, no, this nigga
No,
wild as
and
hell.
when he said when his mom gave permission to cuss at the teacher,
Oh man, that shit was so funny, bro.
You
he's
tell
like-
her I said.
yeah, he's like, I got a lot on my mind today.
He went off on her, bro. Dog, yeah, man.
All I can tell you, it's going down.
Down. Just follow me when I get in the classroom.
Yeah, Kevin Hart had a lot of great moments.
he did,
dog.
bro.
And in a long career, like if you think about other comedians, like that had that moment. Chris Tucker, Bernie Mac, all the kings of comedy, Cat Williams, different people who had the moments. Like he had a run. Dog.
Oh,
Like
nah.
Cat Williams, just real quick, he fucked himself up. Even
so?
Kevin Hart was like, because them two don't get along, whatever. And he was like, you fucked up.
And he was
like,
first.
Right? He was
yeah.
like, you were first. You fucked up. This
Yeah.
is supposed to be you. You supposed to do took off.
Yeah.
But he out there fighting little kids and shit.
Yeah,
Get
Got
knocked
You
shot.
see
out.
that video? He got knocked out by
Y'all
the
let
high
this
school
little ass
dude.
kid
Yeah.
choke
Dude,
me.
I was like, oh, it's over now.
I
He
think
can't come back from that.
Yeah, him.
But them drugs though that he ended up getting on, man, like that shit really messed him up, bro.
Cocaine a hell of a drug, bro.
It is, man.
Kevin
Yeah,
Hart,
yeah,
Eddie Murphy, and Richard Pryor had the best.
I mean, he
reruns
pretty much
of
took the mantle from
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, and he's that guy right now.
Yeah.
Like if you talk about comedy, you would have to put him,
Oh, absolutely.
on the top, on the throne without anybody else. No contenders.
Mount Rushmore.
No,
Mount Rushmore comedy.
Oh,
He got to be.
he could be. Yeah,
He gotta be out there.
You know, if you said that, if you said he was in your Mount Rushmore, I wouldn't look at you crazy. I'd be like, yeah, I can see that. Because he, like for us, he been doing it for a minute,
Who
man.
would be your Mount Rushmore comedy?
So we need 4, right?
Put me in it.
The
You got to put me up there.
you nowhere near. You know,
You gotta put me somewhere in there.
nowhere near that motherfucking mountain, bro.
You got to draw
Tell
me a
you
little
that.
picture on somebody's shirt or something.
You be there passing out tickets to come see the mountain, bro, or something.
Fuck it.
You
Damn.
damn sure ain't about to be. To answer your question on the Mount Rushmore, them 3 you just said for sure. Mm-hmm. And then I guess my 4th one would be. Man, my 4th one would be.
Here come the tough part.
Man, damn, it's hard, bro. I guess my 4th would be Will Ferrell, bro.
Duh, in my mind, I just did the Apple shutdown noise. You just said Will Ferrell.
I mean, that's one of my favorite, man. You said my Rushmore,
Of
bro.
comedy.
Of comedy.
He's a funny guy
He's
on
a
camera.
on
Is he a
camera.
comic?
Yeah, he was a comic. The
He
dude
was-
was
he
on
did
Saturday Night
stand-up?
Live. Yeah,
He
Will
did stand
Ferrell.
up?
Yes, Will Ferrell did stand up.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I'm thinking about Jay Farrell, bro.
Who the fuck is that?
The dude who be doing
Oh,
the
Jay
voice.
Farrell.
Oh no,
Oh,
he
okay.
he do stand up. No,
Yeah, he
I would
do.
say for me, Will Ferrell, man. Like I
He do.
I
He's
grew up
spot
like
on with
him,
this.
like
Will
loving
Ferrell.
Saturday Night Live, man. Will
Really?
Ferrell was one of my favorites.
Y'all had TV.
You
to
liked
watch
him more than
Man,
Chris
shut the
Farley?
fuck up.
Chris Farley? You liked him more than Chris Farley than on Saturday Night
about
Live.
him.
Remember Chris Farley?
Yeah, I remember Chris Farley. Yeah, I do.
He had that one movie I liked when he was a ninja.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That
as
shit
hell,
was
bro.
funny.
Beverly Hills Ninja or something like
That
that.
shit was funny as
That
hell.
Who's
shit
your
was
Mount
funny.
Rushmore?
Yeah.
My Mount Rushmore. It's going to be Bernie Mac, of course, Kevin Hart. Now it gets tough. All right, I'm gonna go with. Y'all might not know these guys, but I'm gonna let you know. I like Arnaz J.
Okay.
I feel
Alright.
I feel he's funny as fuck, dude. He's up there for me. One more. That was 3, right?
Yep. Yep.
I like Red Fox.
Yeah, I was about to go with Red Fox too,
Red
bro.
Fox.
Red Fox is a classic. His stand-up's funny as hell when you go back and look at him and listen to him.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, who you got, man?
Mac?
I'm gonna go.
This nigga saving this shit for last. Like he about to drop
Did
the
you?
shit.
You would?
I went, bro.
I'm gonna go Richard Pryor
Uh-huh.
and Eddie Murphy and Bernie Mac and Dave Chappelle. I'm going Dave Chappelle. I like Dave Chappelle a lot.
See, that's for me. He's more of like controversial, like
He's straight, like
right. He doesn't really tell jokes per
He
se.
not silly as hell.
Yeah, he not. He
You
like
ain't
more
kick the right
serious.
in pussy? You ain't like, huh? You ain't like kick the right in pussy?
Man, here we go.
You remember
Yeah,
that?
Right.
It was a stupid ass. He just tried to make it fit. That was just
I mean, yeah, bro. Like,
I mean, I like the Chappelle show was funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah.
no,
Yeah,
Chappelle
yeah.
Show classic. For
Right,
Sure.
but as far as me just watching his stand up, nah.
I got
A lot of his jokes go over my head. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking
I mean, I get his jokes, but it ain't no shit like I'm about to watch like repeatedly.
Right.
You know, like them the people I name is people like shit I watch, like Step Brothers. I watch that shit every day.
about? Now, that shit funny as fuck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a difference to me. So Dewey, who you got, man? What's your Mount Rushmore?
TK, Eddie, Cat Williams, and Bernie Mac.
Oh, okay.
You said T to the motherfucking K?
T to the motherfucking cat.
Okay.
I saw him maybe 2 years ago. He funny as fuck.
He is funny as
He's
hell.
funny as fuck.
Who raised you niggas?
He's like, who raised you nigga?
He's
Nah,
funny as
shout
hell,
out there,
man.
dog. So,
So yeah, go man. We gonna throw this on the group page. Who you got this week? Your favorite comedian, and shit. We also gonna put up there, man. Your Mount Rushmore comedian, of comics.
Yep.
Or-
Who's your top 4?
So yeah, man. Right now, we about to segue into real recognize real, man.
Real recognize real.
Everybody get the clap, snapping y'all fingers, bro. Dewey about to drop this knowledge.
so on today's Real Recognize Real for episode 14 is Dr. May Carol Jemison. She became the first African American woman to travel to space on September 12th in 1992.
So she went to go fake Thanos.
That's our
Nope.
original Captain Marvel.
The original Captain Marvel was black. You heard it first.
Yeah, man.
Wise Guys exclusive.
Wise Guys exclusive, bro.
Yeah. And it's kind of a little controversial. Jesse Owens, man, rest in peace. During this time, I understand one of the best, maybe the best track and field athlete of all time in the Olympics.
Shitted on Hitler.
He had some he had a controversial statement he said about the brothers who raised their fists in the Olympics, but he switched to gears later. But man, shout out to you, Real Recognize Real, to you two, for moving the culture forward, and I appreciate y'all.
For sure, man. It's been Dewey with another Real Recognize Real.
Let's do it with this Real Recognize Real.
And for Black Business this week, I want to give a shout out to 313 on Livernois. Joe Biden stopped by there after he came here to Warren, Michigan. It's a black-owned business, and I want to give a shout out to 313 this week.
313, baby, 313.
Keep doing y'all thing, man. Thank y'all for serving us in this community, baby.
For sure.
Lakers Rockets. Let's get into it. LeBron for my man Mitch and Dewey.
The motherfucking king did it again, y'all. Last night,
Clinch.
they clinched. So what, 10 years? The Lakers ain't been there?
10 years?
10 years
10
since they've been in the
years since they've been
playoffs,
in the
right?
playoffs.
10 years since they've
Since
been
they went to
playoffs.
Eastern Conference.
Well, oh, yeah.
Western
Western
Conference.
I mean, the Western
yeah.
Conference.
That's
man.
okay.
Kobe shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Miss you, bro.
Was that
2010.
their last championship as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so they ain't made the playoffs since their last
'Cause they
championship.
went-
No,
they
they
went-
haven't
they
made
to
the
the
conference finals.
Oh, okay.
since
Because they
last
went against
championship.
Boston back-to-back, right?
No, Boston.
And then the Magics.
Yeah, they went 3 times. They lost the first one to Boston.
They lost the first one to Boston, but
Then
they won the
beat
next
Boston.
And then they played the
then
Magic
beat
the last
one.
Orlando.
Played the Magic,
Yeah.
okay.
They blew their ass out last night,
My man LBJ did what he did from the beginning.
But you know what, man? Like last night game, bro. Like that game. AD just, man, like he just don't have that.
Yeah, like he just going through the motions.
Yeah,
like
he
ain't
don't
really,
have that killer instinct in him, bro. That he need to have, bro.
But I think next series he will, because
You think
he's no, like you're close now, bro. Like
What
so
do y'all
You
expect
gotta come out
as
and
far as
ball.
killer instinct? What do you mean?
I mean, a lot of people like throw out that he could be like one of the best players in the league.
He
What
isn't?
you expect from one of the best players, like the best player in the league? I put it like that. A lot of people always were saying when he was playing with the Pelicans, they were saying that AD might be the best player in the league when it's all said and done. And he just don't got that in him, bro. He just like I don't know. He just don't seem like he got that dog in him like he need.
I don't know who said that, but I mean, it's a couple play. I mean, Giannis is still in the league, so I don't.
But this before Giannis, bro. This is when he was playing with the Pelicans. This before
Okay.
Giannis took over and became what Giannis became.
While
a lot of people were saying
Kobe,
AD,
Steph, and Kevin Durant is still in the league.
yeah,
they
this
said
was when they're saying AD
And James
could be,
Harden?
AD could be the best, like with the talent that AD have.
But
he could have been one of the best players in the league, which is true. Like
But granted, last night a lot of other players had it going.
they did,
So
they did. But I'm saying like even the times where they got him the ball, he just wasn't like as
Explosive,
dominating.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like you would think.
I still
a guy
feel like
his
he
character-
is one of the best, though.
Yeah, I'm saying that he could be the best. Like he don't have that. Like LeBron chose to play with him because LeBron knows he's getting older and eventually his skills is going to slow down. So he expecting like, okay, bro, in these situations it got to be you. But in this series, it's been LeBron, bro. Like AD is scoring, do his thing. Don't get me wrong, but the nigga who really been like taking over when it's time to take over is LeBron. Like it's still LeBron team, and I
Right.
just don't see it changing. Like I don't.
There's
I
only
don't know.
two other players that have been there outside of LeBron on this team, which is Danny Green and Rajon Rondo, right? So
No, JaVale McGee got a
JaVale
ring.
McGee got a
JaVale McGee
ring.
with Golden State, yeah. But I mean, that's playing on the court because JaVale McGee, I ain't even seen him really in this series
Smith?
at all.
Well, no, they stopped playing their big mans like
And
that.
J.R. Smith,
J.R.
man,
Smith?
god damn, I don't even want to remember him in the finals no more.
But I mean, I don't think that matter. I mean, they got guys on the bench who done been there,
Yeah,
like coaches.
Well,
and
I'm
stuff
saying
like,
like
that,
that's
kids and
playing
stuff
minutes
like that.
on the court. Guys is playing on the court. These guys, I feel like they stepping up, but I think AD doing what's necessary.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like me and Mitch saying he's not. You would think with him going against a guy who's he has 5 inches on, he would be a lot more assertive when he get the ball down low.
Like,
but a lot of times he
yeah.
always, he don't never go forward. He's always taking them turn away jumpers
Perimeter,
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
like
Like, bro,
perimeter.
you got 5 inches on him. Back him down. He don't have no post up game.
But you know
That's
what?
what it
I
look
said
like.
this to somebody the other day. Anthony Davis, he only really scores off LeBron's assist.
That's what I'm saying. Like when
Like,
he in the game
yeah.
by himself.
He don't do too much.
It'd be Rondo. It was Rondo who was working out. To me, that shit stood out a lot. Like you supposed to be that guy. When LeBron leave, we run the offense through you.
Yep.
Like they do it, but he really don't take over like he's supposed to.
See, y'all looking for him to get like his own shot more often.
I mean,
Bro,
he does get
he
it, but
do.
not as enough as you would think he would.
Right,
I got you.
Especially in the paint when you playing all these little motherfuckers.
right. Don't get me wrong. PJ Tucker is cold. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a great defensive player because he gonna be able to get up under you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he's strong as hell, but still, like even when he switch and they get surprisingly, James Harden was doing a good job on him, even though they blew him out and won last night. But James Harden did a good job defensively on AD. But I'm not going to dog them out because they still won. I think the person that we need to dog out and kind of talk about is Harden. Like, where where did we stand?
Not Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was going to get to him. But I just don't want him to come find me and try to fight me and shit.
No, I feel like
he tried to fight
Oh, I
Rondo's
got
brother.
you. Oh, so it's 1A, 1B.
Yeah, it's both of them.
Okay, I got you.
No, I feel like Harden is pretty much, aside from game 4 was it, when he really didn't score, but every other game he didn't did what he do. But real quick, shout out to Markieff Morris
He balled.
because he stepped up finally, knocking threes down. Danny Green finally
But
he
he
found
didn't-
his shot.
Did he get that much run last series? I don't
Yeah.
think. Oh, okay.
No,
I
not
wasn't-
last series.
Okay, but this series, yeah, he balled. They need him though, moving forward for sure.
Man, but I was looking forward to Danny Green stepping up, dog.
He did last night. He did.
Man, I was looking forward to that.
I mean, that was an unusual amount of 3-pointers they made. They don't make that many 3-point shots, so it was like they really beat the Rockets at the Rockets game. Like the Rockets shoot 50 3-pointers on you, but LA was making them like left and right, bro. That was, like I said, man, it was a good. Like that's what you expect out of great teams. Like great teams close out and beat you when it's time to beat you.
So it feels like a pure. You seeing James Harden he's a pure scorer, but being a leader, like being a overall leader, somebody to guide you to wins in these playoffs. That's the part that's like he keep coming up short in. It feel like.
I think what it is that we're starting to see, like we're separating. Like he's not a guy who's like, yeah, he's a pure scorer. He's a number one. He's a franchise player. Don't get me wrong. But is he the guy who, when you're back against the wall, you down by 4, you got the ball, and you need to get a bucket? He that guy gonna get a bucket to extend the game. He hasn't been that guy. That's what I'm saying. Like Westbrook. You don't. He's the number 2 on this team. He's really been the number 2 when you put him with other great players. When he played with Kevin Durant,
Yes.
he's the number 2. So in a sense, like you don't really look at Westbrook to be that guy to take that team over the hump. Like that's Harden's job. That's what he's getting paid the money for. That's why he's the MVP and all that shit. But when it's time to do it in the playoffs, he just don't do it. I don't know if it's he just. I guess some guys just can't step up and do it, man. Like I'm not saying he's not a bad player, but
Who, Westbrook?
no, I'm talking about Harden right now. I mean Westbrook, like I
Westbrook.
never was high on Westbrook though.
Neither 10 points last night.
He was talking all that shit, talking about don't double me.
Y'all down 40.
I don't know. I think what y'all think moving forward is gonna be. Like what do the Rockets do next? If y'all was the GM or the owner, what would you do next?
They got to get a big man.
You think the big
I
man
don't
was
think
the
that's gonna
defining
help.
moment?
It is gonna help.
They did that with the Capella.
No, when you think about the rebound spirit, they got killed on the boards. That led to a lot of shots.
But that's what they don't care about the boards. That's why they went small. They
Well,
figured
no.
that the threes.
But now they have to.
Not caring about the boards doesn't work.
Right.
But it didn't work when they had Capella either, though. When he was getting the boards,
They got to
Well,
figure
they
it.
got to get somebody better than Capella.
they got to get if they get a big man, they got to get a big man who can make threes.
They gotta get
But a
another.
big man who make threes.
So they got to get a stretch 5.
Yeah, but a big man who can make threes ain't gonna be down there to get the rebounds though, because he gonna be standing out there looking to shoot the threes.
But
So
on
that's why
defense, defense rebounds.
yeah, defensively, yeah, they definitely need somebody.
Another scorer, somebody who can get 15, 20 points, and somebody who could also get 6, 7 rebounds, something reasonable like that. Like I haven't seen a good supporting cast or a supporting role. You know what I mean?
I think
Like,
y'all tripping, bro, right now.
I don't see anybody really supporting them for real.
Because if like we go back to when they had Capella, they was a game away from going to the West Conference Finals.
When Chris Paul got injured,
Right, but they still had that team. They had the rebounding. I mean, I know they're playing a different type of
but
team.
that's my point.
And it's like this year they decided for some strange reason. Well, okay, so this is my thing. They couldn't win with Capella and Westbrook on the floor. Like you can't have 2 dudes who can't shoot. You can't have it. Like not with James Harden. You can't have 2 dudes who can't shoot 3-pointers in that offense.
Yeah.
Because it's an easy trap on James Harden. So that being said, like they had to move Capella.
Yeah.
But
I felt like they shouldn't have broke up that team. The team that was one game away from being in the finals. That's the team I think they should have kept.
I think they missed their shot, bro.
Once they lost Trevor Ariza and
Yes.
Mbah
Yup,
Moute
that's it.
on defense,
On defense,
it
that's what happened.
Yup.
it was bad.
It's their defense,
Yep.
yeah.
And then, like I said, like once they lost to Golden State with no Kevin Durant,
Right.
and that was it, bro. That was their shot. Because I really feel like if you get them to the finals, they got a just as good a shot to beat. Was it LeBron in them that year? Oh no, it was the Raptors, right?
Who you talking about? Golden
Last
State
year?
going
Last
to
year, it was last year they
The
went
Raptors.
7, yeah.
The Raptors.
Yeah, so they would have been able to play,
was against
that would have been,
Kawhi, yeah.
it would have been against Kawhi, but they matched up just as well as the Warriors would have.
So do y'all feel like their window closed then? With
Yeah, I think
Harden?
you got to blow that team up.
Do you feel like that?
That's my
works?
personal opinion.
Now you got to kind of change your identity.
You got to blow him up
Yeah, because what you did, it ain't work at all. You won one game.
because the coach not coming back.
Nope.
We just got
not?
that. No,
He
he's
not?
not. He just said
No,
that
he
he's gonna
said
be a
he
free
not.
agent.
He done?
Yeah, he done. So if he done, their offense is done. So now, what do you do? I think
You like we should have kept Capella.
I think you got to trade what's his name. I think now you got to trade Westbrook.
He got to go.
Yeah, but who
Is his
like,
contract up?
No,
No.
he like 45. He got a horrible contract, like 45 million, like, and it continue to go up. So
His contract was just as bad as Chris Paul's. That's
Yeah.
why they got traded for each other, because the money worked.
So Chris Paul probably gonna get traded to a contender, but I mean
Shit,
Russ,
who?
I would guess probably like the 76ers or I mean Milwaukee was smart, try to get him over there because Milwaukee need a point guard.
Nah, I'd take him in Milwaukee.
But the money
The
though, like,
76ers, he's wasting his time.
yeah, I agree, but I mean, where Russ would go to the Knicks, like he got to go to a team. that
Oh,
don't
you
got-
gonna damn him to the Knicks?
I mean, he don't play like okay. Let's get on Westbrook right now. Do Westbrook play winning basketball? Truthfully,
If he don't shoot threes, yeah.
and if he going to the rack every time, right?
Yeah.
So in the way the league is ran right now, you have to be able to shoot threes, right?
Yeah.
In a sense, if
You
you a point
understand
guard-
the game,
If
yeah.
in a point guard in this league, you got to be able to space the floor. Russ can't do that. He don't make free throws the way he used to. He don't really set other guys up. Like even though he had them years where he had the triple doubles and the MVPs, he don't really do that on his team like that. He didn't do that this year. Like you would think. Like okay, he's driving, he gonna
He
set other
should do
dudes
more
up.
of it.
But he don't. He not a really facilitator. So that, like I don't know, man. Like to me, Russell Westbrook, you got to get rid of him. Like that's the first move I would make. And like y'all say, you got to go find a big man at least.
With the way you talking down on him, welcome to the Detroit Pistons, Russell Westbrook.
Why not?
Hey, why not?
Why not?
I'm with it.
I mean, at least we'll have a you know, he might fight somebody in the stands when we go to the game.
What we gonna trade for this fool? Blake?
Fucking bullshit.
And the pick.
Blake might be leaving anyway, though.
Nah, Blake
No.
has to leave, and he's
2 years,
very
right?
highly paid. So
Is Blake another year or 2 years?
yeah, another year. But I suggest he leave.
Blake might go to Houston.
I'll take Russ. No,
Over Blake?
Blake to Houston. That's they in the
I mean,
same
it's not
spot.
about the weight. It's not going to help us. Like, us getting Russell Westbrook is not a guarantee we make the playoffs next year.
It's just exciting.
It's just exciting. It gives a reason to go
It's
to
the
the game.
same. It's the same as when we got Iverson.
Yep. It's a
We
lateral
got
move.
Tracy McGrady.
Yep. It's too late.
It's too late.
Man,
right.
Iverson was still straight. Michael Curry messed his part up, but we ain't gonna get into all that.
I forgot about that.
And
So-
I digress on that.
So, with this Lakers team, do y'all feel confident in them going all the way?
You know me. They winning the whole thing, bro.
I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. I mean, we don't know if the Clippers going to do what they're going to do, but
Because they just lost today.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. They just lost this
They
earlier.
lost 98
Now
to
they gotta play a
111.
game 7.
Yeah.
It's
So,
But I feel like the Lakers defense is what sets them
Yes,
apart
yeah.
now. Because they got
I
the
agree.
best defense in the bubble.
I
They say
had
right
I
now.
agree.
no idea
That's mostly
they
LeBron.
was really that good to game 2.
That's
No.
the team. That's the team.
the boy had
That's
like
good
4
rotation.
blocks a game this last
you got-
year.
Yeah.
but you look at their team, right? They got, 3 7-footers in a sense. Well, they had 2.
No, they got 3.
got
Dwight Howard,
Oh, yeah.
McGee.
And AD.
Yeah.
So you had 3 7-footers.
JaVale McGee.
Then you got LeBron on the wing. When he want to play defense, when LeBron played defense, he played good defense.
It'd be real.
And he was boxing, like he was doing that shit last night. Then you got the perimeter
Caruso,
players.
he plays good
yeah,
defense.
Yeah. And Kuzma, he don't play good defense, but he try. And that's really what you ask for. You know, he tried.
Markeith,
right. You get
he's playing pretty good defense, Markeith.
So, and they got to do that next round because you got Lou Williams coming off the bench. So that's
You got
second
who?
unit.
They might not make it.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Denver
Well,
might give it to him.
but let's assume that
All right, that's-
we
for
get the
this
finals that
argument,
we want.
okay.
Everybody want. We can all say we want Lakers versus Clippers, right?
Yeah.
The battle of LA.
Yep.
So if we get that, I mean, damn though, I still think. I mean, me personally, I still think the Lakers will beat them.
Me
Like
too.
how they playing right now, if they play like that next round, no injuries, and Rondo doing what he been doing, like yeah, that's a good team. Like they defensively, they just played a really good defense. And the refs ain't calling shit really when you go to the rim.
And as
bro.
long as Kyle Pope, whatever his name is,
Making shots.
he makes shots and don't give you 1-1-1 for a stat line, you can do something.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
shit been wet lately, bro.
Dog, couldn't believe he had that
1-1-1.
shit.
I could have got that.
Dog.
1-1-1.
That shit crazy, man. Let's jump to the Eastern Conference Finals, man. We had a game 7 between the Raptors and Boston. What y'all think about that series, man?
That was a great series.
I was surprised the Raptors got that far.
Y'all, I mean, after they did that dumbass shit on what was the game? Was it game 3 when they could have went up 3-0? They brought Taco Falls in the game
To
and
try to block that
yeah,
pass.
it was like that was just stupid. Like you don't ever bring. I just don't believe in bringing somebody off the bench.
But he
cold.
had nothing to do with nothing.
But I'm saying like like it was just messed up. They wasn't on the same page. Like you know, you brought the new guy in, everybody running around crazy. Keep the guys who was on the floor, man. The dude shot a wide open three. That shit was.
Well, that was the defender's fault.
That's what I'm saying.
All
Like,
Taco was supposed to do is stand there. Kyle Lowry made a hell of a pass.
Yeah, Taco did his job. He's supposed to stand
no,
in front of the
I'm
inbounder
not
and just-
blaming. I'm not blaming Taco. I'm just saying like I would have just left the configuration the way it was
Just
before
left
they
it the
came
same?
out. Yeah,
But-
just left it the same.
No, but if you're a coach, you want to make this pass difficult to throw in.
No, I agree.
So that's the
I
reason
understand
for-
that.
yeah.
But I'm saying like you taking a guy like off the court that's cold, and everybody else was just kind of like new person on the court. I don't know. I just believe that if somebody ain't never been in the game the whole game, just leave him, bro. Just play who you already been playing. Like it don't matter if they get the pass in. He got the pass in anyway.
Who they take out for Taco? Do we know?
I don't remember.
I don't remember, but it was it had to be somebody. It probably was Tice, the white guy, the white center they got. Yeah, it was probably him.
Probably,
Yeah, they
probably.
probably took him out.
Yeah,
But I mean, I don't know. Like I give the Raptors credit, bro. They really fought.
Yeah, they
Lowry really showed a lot in this series. Him and Van Vliet.
I feel like Boston is going.
So you think they're gonna beat Miami?
Yes.
Wow. Well, Matt, what you think? You think they're gonna beat Miami?
I don't know. Miami's kind of like a shocker, and
sure.
they've been surprising the shit out of people. I like Boston, but it's close.
Jimmy Buckets over there.
Yeah, bro. And then they got like that team.
My
just,
pick for a comeback player of the year. I felt like Jimmy Butler, man. This was a good time for him to shine over there, and he fit. Definitely fit. He definitely balling. But I think Boston has the better roster. I think they have the better team, and I think they're coming out the East this year.
So you think better roster is gonna prevail over possibly a more in sync team?
No. I'm not saying roster like people on paper. I'm saying the way they play together. I'm saying in its entirety. The way they play together. How well they play. I think that even that year when Kyrie came back, I think that set them back. I think they were destined to be the powerhouse of the East. And in that time frame, like for
With
the last,
Kyrie?
No, I think that year with Kyrie set them back.
Oh yeah, because
You remember they went from the Eastern Conference and dropped back down, and now they back again.
Fuck the chemistry
So
up.
yeah, it definitely did. So Boston got a great
Oh, you talking
chemistry.
about last year? I get you, okay.
They got a great chemistry amongst themselves. Like and Tatum, man, be the leader you destined to be, dog. Take them boys to the finals.
And who? I ain't even gonna say that.
Oh, go ahead. So what you about to say?
Who did he train with?
Kobe.
LeBron.
No, Tatum is a Kobe disciple, bro. That's who he trained with before all of this. Like Tatum loves Kobe. Like
No,
I'm talking
Tatum
about,
loves LBJ.
No, Tatum is a Kobe
His
disciple. bro.
idol is Kobe
His
Bryant.
idol is Kobe
I
Bryant,
don't care
bro.
what y'all talking about.
Okay.
We talking facts.
Right.
I'm talking facts. Cause didn't he go to like LeBron's camp and all that shit? They showed the little
I
picture.
think
Come on,
back
when he was a
in the-
kid,
Yeah, I think you're
I
right.
think everybody would have went there.
Hey man, listen man.
bro. He trained with Kobe, man, before, and Kobe was pretty much before Kobe passed. The year before, he trained with Kobe, and people in Boston was mad because they like, dog, Kobe about to have him shooting all these crazy ass shots,
And-
which he did.
Yeah.
And he trained with LBJ.
Yeah, when he was a kid.
I know
No,
that.
as an adult when he was in the league.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I got my homework, bro.
Okay, you got your notebook.
The NBA,
Call me Mr.
the
Notebook.
NBA gonna be happy about these finals. It'll be like that for market purposes.
Yeah.
Boston and LA are
If Boston,
huge
LA, that'd be
markets
huge.
for basketball.
Even Miami, LA would be huge because there'd be LeBron going against his old team.
But he gonna beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, he would. I won't say he'll beat the break. I think it'll go 5.
No, it's sweet. Bro.
It'll go, bro. The finals, it's gonna go 5, bro.
This is
Like
sweet.
y'all know how the finals. You know the refs gonna get to call them crazy ass calls in like game 3, bro. Like come on, man.
This is sweep.
But I don't know, man. I feel kind of like how you feel, Dewey, about Boston. As far as like that team, to me on paper, they're more talented. Like they have the more talented players on that team. And I think as the game go on with the coaching and everything, I think Boston will be able to pull it out.
They're well coached as well. Their
Both teams
chemistry-
well coached.
Their chemistry is great. I love their chemistry on the court. Sorry,
Unless they put Abaye, is that how you pronounce his name?
Abuye.
Abuye. If I was Miami, I would have Abuye check Tatum the whole game.
yeah.
The people who need to step up this game would be, which I would be curious to see how that would work too, would be Brown. Like I would need him to like really come out and like show his offensive weapons, because really he don't really be doing shit. Like he'll get his little points, but he don't really have no offensive game like that. It don't seem like. So I would want to see what he do in this series. But yeah, I got the Celtics. Who you got, Mitch?
The Celtics or the
Miami.
Heat? That's tough.
I can help you.
No. I'm gonna go with Boston Heat. Cause I don't give a fuck which one of them come out.
Boston Heat, bro. What?
Because the Lakers gonna pop either one of them.
Man, just for the show purpose.
Just for
pick
the
a
show
team, bro.
purpose, I'm gonna go with Miami.
So I put it like this. I put the question to you. Who
I'm
would
going
you
Miami.
rather see the Lakers play, Miami or Boston?
Miami.
Miami, and why?
Because I feel like that's been a long battle. Jimmy Buckets versus LeBron.
I think that'd be an easy finals for them. Like, yeah, like I think that'd be the easier final. Like, I think the matchups.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Miami versus the Lakers. Because who gonna check AD? Who gonna check LeBron? Really?
Who gonna check him in Boston?
Well, you got like Tatum and them did a pretty good job on them before when they played in like right before all the shit dropped off.
I think they're gonna try to go at LeBron even harder because they used to LeBron when he's in Cleveland he used to bust.
Yeah,
they
they battle each other. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I like
and
Bron,
they would
Bron
do the best they
playing
can. Remember
yeah.
they went to the Eastern Conference Finals against them.
Yeah, I like they bring out the best in LeBron. Like I would like to see them, like because they recognize like this is the dude you got to beat. So yeah, I would like to see them play.
How does it feel to be the dude you got to beat to get to where you got to get every fucking year?
Shit, MJ probably could tell you that. But
I don't know who that is.
I don't have to.
So,
I don't got his number right now.
So, fellas, NFL football kickoff this week.
Yes, the Lions lost again.
Don't even.
They lost again in the same fashion they lose every time.
What the?
I hate them.
Go ahead, O.
I mean, I really don't know what to say.
Tell us how you
man.
feel. They should have kicked the field goal. Or
Well, we're
punted.
fresh off of the Lions game right now at the time we're recording, but I don't know, man. It's just Lions football, man. I'm gonna say this, man, to everybody out there who Lions fans, man. God bless y'all, man. Jesus love you, and I love you, and that's all you need to know because it's gonna be a long season, just like every season we done had since the last time we won the championship back in 1953 or 50 something. Whenever we couldn't vote and when we had to go to black water fountains. And all the other shit that was happening back in the 1950s, bro. So just hang in there, man. And we love y'all, man. I know what you're going through. That's all I got to say. I'm not about to break down that whole ass game.
No way.
No way. I'm not doing it.
I think Bernie Mac was born around the time
Ain't
Detroit
that a
Lions
beat?
won it.
My mama wasn't even born when the Lions won the championship.
My parents
man.
weren't born either.
Yeah, bro.
I'm accepting all converts, ladies and gentlemen, for to become Pittsburgh Steelers fans. If you like to sign up, just hit the inbox.
Man, whatever, bro.
Like, hey, if you like 10 wins, come
Well,
on over to the
Well,
Well, hold
Steelers.
on, though. Before we
shit.
get into that, let me hold on. Let me go to the opener, man, because how did y'all feel when the players came together, in unity, that's something that they created to, lock arms and the fans for
Them
the Chiefs.
bastards booed. I was upset.
I agree with our spokesperson and president, Mr. Shannon Sharp.
Your spokesperson.
No, it was man. We couldn't believe it, man. We sitting there watching the game, and I'm like, they booing for unity.
They booing unity, bro.
So it don't matter. It ain't about the flag. It ain't about
Right.
the military. It ain't about none of
It's
that
just
shit.
basically showing like, hey, we a bunch of racists, and we don't want to see y'all do this while we came to a football
we
game.
don't want to see black people. We don't want to see y'all do shit for black people, bro. Like that's what it really boiled down.
That's what
to.
it said to me. If the
That's
boos
crazy.
meant something else, let
Yeah.
me know.
I didn't know it was going down like that in Kansas City.
Nah, I ain't surprised. I'm only surprised, man.
For a team that adopted the Native Americans, which was done wrong. Like,
Right.
wow, like man, I don't understand that. That's crazy to me. I can't believe that they
It's
did that.
ridiculous.
What Mitch said. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
It's ridiculous.
Because so far from what we've seen, that's the only game that was played with fans.
So
and
far.
And it was actually, they said a total of 16,000.
16,000.
Arrowhead holds 80,000 people. I did not know that before.
Damn.
But I wonder, like, how do you get the tickets for that? Is it?
It's probably them season fans. Yeah, them season ticket holders. They probably went to like people who been buying tickets for 30, 40 years or something like that. Some shit like that. So yeah.
That's
But-
crazy, man.
But still though, like I don't get what the boom was for. I mean, it wasn't the flag wasn't out there. It wasn't a national anthem. It was nothing to boo. Like it's literally talking about like, okay, let's all come together. But I really find the NFL statement is just in comparison to the NBA statement, it's kind of funny because the NBA on all their courts you got Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
The NFL so far been saying it takes all of us.
Yes.
So yeah, they with them, but they ain't about to go all in and say Black Lives Matter.
Well, they allowing the names.
It's on some of the helmets.
Yeah, on that individually, but I'm
yeah.
saying like the NBA, that's their court. So it's like you got the NBA logo, then you got the Black Lives Matter.
True.
That's big.
But
bro.
the commercials they're having prior to the game, then the kickoff was also around that.
So that's just pretty much
Black Lives.
they going with you, but they not going that far.
They like we kind of there.
Yeah, but we can't go all the way. But
That's their compromise.
Yeah.
We'll do this, but you can do this on your own.
right.
Right.
But that's how the NFL is. They're not about to go. They only gonna go so far. Like the NBA was like, whatever. Pretty much whatever the players want. Y'all want Black Lives Matter? We put it on there. But no, the NFL ain't cut like that. But I mean, so far football without games. How y'all feel? Is it
Without fans?
Yeah, without fans.
I don't know
I'm sorry.
football without games.
That would be fucked up, right?
We got imagine Touchdown.
Touchdown. Well, the Lions will win every game if that's the case.
Yeah,
Well, how do y'all feel football without fans? Goodness. Hate y'all.
I mean, you know what? It's not that bad because in football, you really don't. The fans are not as close to the
Action?
field
Yeah.
as it is in basketball.
Right.
I push back on that though. I feel like in the NFL you need more of the fans because you got the times in between the plays. You know, you got 40 seconds opposed to the NBA.
Oh, you're talking about as a player. I'm talking about as somebody watching the game.
Oh, I was I'm saying like the telecast, like sometimes just going across in the fans, and you know you seeing the fans in the stands, and you see people holding different signs. Like you kind of miss that a little bit, like the
Oh
little
yeah,
breaks.
yeah. You miss the
But,
excitement.
yeah.
Of it. Yeah. That especially the players. I know they gotta be. I know they miss that.
Like
'cause-
basketball, you don't need that because it's continuous action. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Oh,
can just watch
yeah.
the game. Like with them, like okay, so just say challenge play. You usually go to the fans and you'll show them or some shit like that.
You do the
don't
same
get
thing
that
in
no more.
basketball.
But that's what I'm saying. Like in basketball, you can show the players now because you can kind of hear what the players saying. Like in the bubble, like when they do that, they'll show like the referees talking to the people on the sideline. It's just the telecast a little bit different. That's just for me. The telecast is a little bit different, but all in all, the game still, you know, it was good ass games so far.
with football, I wish I can go to the games though, man. I do miss that tailgating. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another part of it that I would miss. But there's no Lambeau leaping this year.
No, ain't no jumping in those stands this year. COVID. You can't jump in those stands, bro.
Who y'all ride with this year? Y'all ride with y'all lowly Lions?
Me,
No.
Lions all the way.
You know what, man? I'm a better man. I almost said something to you, but you my brother. I kept that to myself. I'm never picking the Lions to win no championship. If it happened, it happened. But I would never pick them to win. I wouldn't care if they had an all-star team. I'm still not picking them.
Damn.
Well, I'm picking them.
That's who you got for the Super Bowl?
The Lions will be in the Super Bowl
Against
against whoever.
You don't know no AFC team.
So what?
Mitch ain't no big football person, bro. Mitch is here for the fantasy only, bro.
Right. Fantasy football. That's why I watch football, baby.
It's probably Bucks Chiefs this year.
Bucks Chiefs. So you got Tom
Bucks
Brady.
Chiefs.
Oh, wow. That'd be
Against
interesting.
Patty Mahomes.
I'm going Sierra Husband.
Sierra
You're
Husband.
going Seahawks. Okay.
Seahawks versus the Chiefs.
Seahawks Chiefs.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is my favorite quarterback, man. I love that boy game, man.
What you got, Dewey?
Steelers.
Steelers and
Who the NFC team, bro?
Tampa Bay.
The Bucks.
okay.
So y'all just really ran with Brady. Okay. All right.
Telling you, I want the Steelers to beat Tom Brady. I do. In that kind of game, I do. I'm so happy about the Steelers this year. Y'all don't even understand.
So you want Thanos without the Infinity Stones, huh?
Well, he still got the Infinity Stones no matter where he at.
Thanos might have just got the Infinity
No,
Stones.
Right, real. He might
compared
really
Just
to
because he
his
ain't
receiving core last
just because he
year.
ain't on the Titan,
Right.
that don't mean he ain't got the stone. No, on the real though, like I'm so confident about the Steelers this year, man. They got a great defense now. All young guys too, man. Big Ben is back. They saying he's throwing really well. And I watched some of the videos as well. And so I'm confident about that. I'm kind of scared a little bit about our run game because James Conner. I need to see how healthy he can stay. And I'm looking forward to Steelers dominating this year.
Well, I'm looking forward to winning my fantasy this year.
Well, look, man, I'm gonna switch a little topic a little bit or tone a little bit about this, but ladies, be patient with us, man. This the first time in probably our lifetime where we ever have football and NBA playoffs at one time. It's a lot. I know, you know, we got to do our thing and spend time with the family, but hey, it's tough times right now.
It's gonna be a tough 6 weeks.
It's a tough 6 weeks. We got Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals coming up, and NBA Finals with the playoffs and college football. Just bear with us. You know, set the events around. Talk to your man. Talk to him. Talk to the man. Set it up around the things going on because Saturday and Sunday, it's gonna be hard, man.
So Friday.
Friday, maybe Friday. Friday, ladies. Yeah, that's the night we going out, baby. So, men, y'all got to do y'all thing too, man. Y'all just, hey, I know this our time right now, but we can't leave our women, you know what I'm saying, just holding the bag, bro. We got to, you know, still spend time with our ladies, man. But enjoy this time, fellas. It's our time. It's our time. It's our time, baby. Hey, good show, fellas.
Yeah.
Great show, fellas.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, everybody, please. Well, first of all, thank you, everybody, for subscribing, liking,
Yeah.
commenting, everything you do.
And sharing.
With our show, man. Continue to share. Continue to talk to your coworkers, your family, everybody about our show. We just thank you so much for being a part of the Wise Guys podcast. don't forget we got the Ride Out for Equality and Social Justice on September 27th at 1:30 p.m. We're meeting at the park on Burns and Jefferson.
Yes.
We will have lunch there for you guys. Hey, come out, share this moment with us. Let's unify and let's do our thing, man. Let's ride out for equality, y'all.
Oh yeah, and please, if you're going to come, you can hit our inbox
Yes.
on YouTube at the Wise Guys Podcast Detroit. All our groups on YouTube.
And just to jump in real quick, Mitch, like in the next couple of days, we'll be creating an event on Facebook for it. So please, if you decide to come, please let us know through the event. It'll help us out tremendously so we can start setting up the things that we need to get you guys as far as food and stuff like that so we can have a number for who are planning on participating. So thank you.
Thank you.
And you find us on Facebook, Spotify. What else?
We all over the place, baby.
Yeah,
Google Podcasts.
Google
Yeah.
Podcasts, iHeartRadio.
Yeah. And we appreciate all the new members to the group that's
Yeah.
on Facebook. And y'all interacting with us, giving us feedback. And if you want to also hit us up for any interviews, anything like that, please hit us up there at our Facebook inbox as well as our Instagram page.
Oh yeah. Also, if you got any black businesses, if you have a
Yes.
business,
Absolutely.
regardless if it's black or white, please hit us up. Bitch.
Just good.
We don't mind sharing, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
man, we definitely want to highlight anybody within our community who's giving back and trying to
Absolutely.
do their thing, man, trying to progress. So hit us up in our inboxes, like Mitch and Dewey said, man. Matt, what you got, bro?
Man, I think these guys covered it pretty well. So until next time,
Be true and be you, baby.
Wise Guys signing out.
It's a wrap.